when kids say, hey, I got to go play and I'm playing every weekend and I'm going here, the first thing I ask is, what's the quality of that event? What's the quality of it? Are you playing against legitimate high-level players, or is it an event that's being, promoted that way, and it's not going to be as high level as you may think, right? To me, it's all about competition, right? To me, I like kids who always want to play against the best and not be result-oriented, meaning I'm going to go play in a tournament with lower competition but go 4-0 against going to play in a tournament that's highly competitive and our team may go 2-2. Because in the AAU world, I never go to an AAU tournament to evaluate players and go, what was your record? I don't really care. Me personally, I don't care as a college basketball coach what your record was in an AAU tournament. I don't, because I'm not recruiting the team. I'm recruiting you as a player. So I want to see you play against the best, right? Not go to a tournament where it's not that competitive and you're beating every team by 30 and you're putting up 25 a game. Because if I go and sit in that gym, I'll probably sit there for about 5 minutes, look at the level of competition, and I'll probably go somewhere else. And the reason I say that is I can only be in one place at one time, so my time is valuable as a coach. Because if I go to an event and there's 4 gyms going on, right, I can only be in one gym at a time. So if I'm going to go in a gym, I want to see high-level competition. Obviously, if your team wins, that's great. Don't get me wrong. But from an evaluation perspective, I just would like to see players that I'm interested in play against a high level. So it's not about as many quality versus quantity, right? It's not how many you playing, it's what you playing, especially when you get into high school. When you're younger, I believe, and I think we may have talked about this, over the years, I believe there's like a 70-30 split when kids are like between 4th and like 7th, 8th grade, meaning 70% of the time they should be playing because they're learning the game and they're learning how to play within a team concept, and that's experience, right? But as they start to progress into high school and their careers are winding down from high school level, I like to see that split like 30-70, meaning playing about 30% and then starting to work on your skill set 70%, to get ready for that next level, because you're going to have to do something really, really well in college. That's what college coaches look for, in my opinion, is what do you do really, really well? You can't do everything well, because if you're that kind of player, there's a few of them, but most players could really only do 1 or 2 things really, really well that a college coach is going to see, whether it's shooting the ball, defending, whatever. They're not going to do everything well. There's a few players. But to me, I like to see that split as they start to get older and more mature. Now you're talking about a junior, senior in high school. Theoretically, if they've been playing a lot of hoop, they played so much from 4th to, say, 10th, 11th grade, experience-wise, they have that court experience. Now let's start refining those skills. Do we need to work on your jump shot? Do we need to tighten up your ball handling, right? Do you need to be in the weight room to get stronger to even be able to play in the college level physically? Things of that nature.